What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video for the Walking Dead universe. Today's video is a little bit of casting news for Dead City Season 2. We are getting a new character in the form of Kim Coates. As you know, he is from Sons of Anarchy. He played a major character in that. He was in it for, I want to say, all the seasons. It's been a minute since I watched it. But he was a big character in that series, and he's done a lot of other acting over the years. He's a very famous actor, and he's coming into this world, but this is not his first time in this type of world, as he was in the Resident Evil movie. He was in one of them because, there were several sequels to that movie, but he did play a part in one of those movies. But in this, he is being brought in as a new character, and who's going to be a series regular. He's going to be playing the part of a character named, I want to say Bruegel, I think is how it's pronounced. He's going to be the leader of another gang there within New York. And the description is he proves to be more intelligent and manipulative than he lets on. So it's great that we're getting another character for this series, and hopefully add a little bit more depth and a little bit more story as into who is all in New York. What are the gangs that are in New York? Because we know that Negan has since been recruited by Dama, and to lead the Croats people after the whole trouble they went through to get him in there. And now we're going to see, is this possibly another person from Negan's past? Probably not, but it would be cool if they kind of went that direction. But I think they're probably going to want to add a little bit more depth than just kind of referring back to saviors or past saviors and whatnot. So this is probably another big character within this world. And there's not a whole lot of details revealed about him yet, but it should be interesting because he tends to play the kind of manipulative, twisted kind of characters who has a little bit of positivity or a little bit of goodness to him, I guess. Because I did watch all of Sons of Anarchy, and he had different layers to the character he played in that series. They had these ones that he was really skeezy and just a god-awful piece of crap, but these other ones where he was a loyal soldier or what have you for the biker gang, and he had kids and everything, and he cared about these kids up into, sadly one of his kids getting murdered in front of him. But he had many layers to that, so I want to say that they're probably going to bring kind of the same thing to this, where this particular character is going to have many layers, and we're not going to get, it's not going to something we take at face value. He's going to have different sections to who he is, and being that one of the main ways that they're kind of describing him as intelligent and manipulative, that right there just kind of says it all, that he's going to be this character that we're going to see one side of him, and then he's going to turn around and show a completely opposite side. And that's just kind of, I think, what they're going for right there, where he's going to be leading this new gang, and what type of people this gang is, more than likely being that all gangs, especially if they have anything to do with Negan or his past, probably aren't good people, and they use and abuse and just take what they can to survive, because that's basically what it comes down to, is just surviving. But being that they have survived and they're in this big city, more than likely they're the types that shouldn't be trusted, and they're just going to be something probably uneasy about them, or something you shouldn't trust. And I believe that we're just going to see many different layers. As I said, there's going to be so many different personality traits, or just anything to where we're going to get one thing, but that's going to turn around and be something else. And this is something that this particular actor is really good at doing. He just has a talent for being kind of a scumbag, but it just goes with how great of an actor he is and everything, the different things that he's been a part of, because he is someone that has been acting for quite a long time. And there's not a whole lot of details, like I said, about this character, what his past might entail or anything like that. But I'm excited for this new addition to the cast. I'm excited to see what they do with this character, where it goes, how he's going to interact with Negan, and what's going to come of this story in particular, as we know that there are casting calls out there, or there was, for soldiers, survivors, walkers, and just different types of people. So what is this season of Dead City really going to bring? Are we going to see the world really expand? Because there's always that possibility, and I know this is kind of feeding into the ones who live, but there's always that possibility that there are CRM soldiers within New York, or maybe the surrounding areas. But something tells me too, because we just got done with the ones who live, and really being in that CRM world, they might kind of ease off of it a little bit, but I'm not sure, because they left it open. They left it open for different parts of the CRM story to be told, but I'm not sure how much they're really going to focus on it in this particular series, or if they're going to bring something back down the road, because there's still a lot because there's still a lot of uncertainty as far as getting all the reunions that we wanted to see. But anyways, I'm definitely excited for this casting and what kind of character he'll bring, and what it's all going to come down to as far as what kind of interactions we're going to have with Negan and the rest of the people that we come across, and especially Maggie too, because she's going to get dragged back into this. It's just inevitable. Some sense is that we're going to see another side of Herschel. He's going to really embrace that vengeful side of him because he already doesn't like Negan for obvious reasons, and being that he was mutilated, having a toe removed by this nut job of a guy, Croat, and just the things I think that he is going to want to go after, the revenge side of everything, and maybe in doing that he runs into this new character, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, that's just a little bit of casting news I want to bring you guys' way today. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So until next time guys, take care, bye.